The other part of storytelling and the how of storytelling is what it means to be a storyteller. Let me give you an example that pulls this together. A couple of years ago, I was asked to coach the president of a local bank here in the Boston area as he prepared to do a keynote presentation to 500 credit risk officers. A very authentic person and leader, but he had a lot of work to do if he was going to be successful in this keynote. At the beginning, we worked on vocal presence, vocal intonation, how to take the stage, body language. And I asked him, I said, Daryl, we don't want you behind a podium. We want you out in front. He said, well, I'm not sure if that's going to work. Here, let me share with you the opening that I've been working on. He took 2 minutes to thank all the people that helped him get the presentation, this keynote. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, the audience he's going to put them to sleep. So I said, Daryl, if I may, I know you put a lot of time in practicing this. I'm not sure if this is your best opening. Let's try the story we've been working on. A little smoke came out of his ears, but he said, okay. I said, well, you have a 45-minute presentation. I don't think you're going to want to memorize the whole thing, so why don't we print it out? You don't want to hold on to this while you're standing in front of them. Let's put it into a binder. You don't want to hold the binder, so let's find a stand. Do you have a music stand? He said, well, actually, my son plays string bass. Yes. I said, great, bring it in next time and we'll practice. And that's what we did. Here's the result. He walks onto stage holding the music stand and the binder in his hand. He puts the music stand down, opens the binder, puts it down on the stand, and then looks up. What do you think the audience is thinking at that point? Well, one thing, he has all of their attention, and they're thinking, what's going to happen? Is he going to do a poem? What's he going to do? He lifts his head and says, it's 10:30 at night. I'm getting out of the cab in downtown Nashville with my wife. We just got back from the Grand Ole Opry. Even if you're not a country music fan, you have to go. It's fantastic. We get out of the cab, and it's packed. There's hundreds of people pouring out of the bars, all the music, you can hear it everywhere. My wife says to me, Daryl, can we get something to eat? I said, it's 10:30 at night, really? I said, yeah, I'm really hungry. Great, anything but barbecue. We make our way through the throng. We see the sign, Mario's. Italian restaurant. Let's go. We walk up in front. It's packed, but it doesn't look like any Italian restaurant we've ever seen. How bad could it be? So the waitress seats us in one of those vinyl booths with the red vinyl with the gray duct tape. We look at each other and go, a little suspect. She brings over one of those laminated menus. It was a little bit grimy. We're getting a little worried, but we stay. We order the margarita pizza. It's as easy as it could be. 20 minutes later, it comes on one of those stands. It tasted like cardboard. We didn't get sick. It was an acceptable risk. And this was the magic that happened. That was the bridge to his presentation. He said, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. Community banking is not banking by the numbers. It's about understanding someone's story. It's about acceptable risk. He was amazed, and that's the power of a story. This is an example of direct narrative storytelling. This type of storytelling works well in business, and it's a form that brings to life moments that matter from our personal experience and then shared in a business context. Direct narrative storytelling allows your audience to walk shoulder to shoulder with you. Your audience will see what you see, feel what you feel. Your experience becomes their experience.